With all the recession headlines lately, now what for housing? Stay tuned, because we're going to let you know the truth. That's coming up next.
Hi, we're Glenn and Kelly Nelson with Realty One Group West, and today we're going to tell you what you can expect for housing with the upcoming recession. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for weekly content on how to save lots of money and time when buying or selling a home, and keeping informed about all things related to the housing market. Just click the red subscribe button right below and click the bell to get notifications of our newest video. You can also click on our channel page to see more videos.
Today, everyone is struggling with the recent market correction in mid-August and what it means for housing. Should we sell? Should we buy? Will the recession be as bad as the Great Recession? Today, we're going to sort out fact from fiction and answer the questions about what to expect with the housing market in the near future. Headlines after the mid-August correction mentioned the R word, recession.
The truth is, we have been in the longest recovery in American economic history. All things must come to an end, and there are many concerns about what the future holds for housing. But what is the definition of a recession? Merriam-Webster's dictionary describes it as a period of temporary economic decline during which trade and industrial activity are reduced, generally identified by a fall in GDP or gross domestic product in 2 successive quarters. 4 major surveys were recently done with Duke University, the Wall Street Journal, National Association of Business Economists, and Pulsenomics, which is including 100 market analysts.
Each survey asked, when will the recession begin? Of all 4 surveys, the majority said between now and the end of 2020. Should we panic? No. A recovery and a recession are a natural ebb and flow of the economy.
Former Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke in 2018 indicated, quote, "My results do suggest that in the absence of the panic, the declines in employment, consumption, and output at the early stages of the Great Recession would have been significantly less than severe. We must control the fear." A recent Realtor.com survey of buyers suggests that 57% believe that the coming recession will be as bad or worse than 2008. Keep in mind that a recession does not equal a housing crisis.
So what about housing prices? During 3 of the last 5 recessions, home prices actually went up. In 2001, stocks dropped 25%, and yet prices went up 6.6%. So what exactly will trigger the next recession? Pulsenomics survey of 100 market analysts showed the top 3 being trade policy, stock market correction, and geopolitical crisis. A housing slowdown was number 9, far down on that list. On the other hand, in 2008, the mortgage industry was the number 1 cause.
So what will the recession do to home prices? The Home Price Expectation Survey projects appreciation to be 4.1% for 2019, 2.8% for 2020, 2.5% for 2021, 3% for 2022, and 3.4% for 2023. No declines, only moderation of appreciation during the expected time of the recession. Now, if home prices are going up, what about affordability? People are saying it's not as affordable as it was 10 years ago. But remember, right after the bust, interest rates dropped to an all-time low and prices dropped dramatically.
National Association of Realtors Housing Affordability Index measures affordability from 1990 to today. The higher the number, the more affordable. You can see that affordability is better now than the period beginning 1990 through 2008. Danielle Hale, the chief economist at Realtor.com, says, quote, lower mortgage rates, higher wages, and more homes for sale have helped counteract rising home prices and ultimately made it so that buyers are able to afford more than last year.
Lawrence Yun, chief economist at the National Association of Realtors, said, quote, "Our outlook implies 4% growth for the remaining months of the year, predicated on more supply than last year. The decline in mortgage rates, moderating home price appreciation, and improving affordability." We are going to have a recession, but housing won't be the cause. Housing prices will moderate, but continue to appreciate. Affordability is excellent, so don't panic, but know that as a slowdown is normal and not to be feared.
For more information about buying or selling your home in today's market and the coming recession, be sure to get our newest free Home Seller's Guide and Home Buyer's Guide. Just click the link in the description box below.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to like this video and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on the next video.